Hey guys, it's Dave again. Welcome back again. Dave's Dimension. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to Dave's Dimension, the place where chaos and insanity rules supreme. So, as you can see, well, you're not seeing my face. You're not seeing my face, and you're seeing a different part of the dimension here. So, we got a nice big box here. Now, for a long while, I have been hinting and, well, not just hinting, but just telling everybody that I had ordered a Beneofkent proton pack kits. Those who are a part of the Ghostbusters community have heard of Beneofkent, based out of the United Kingdom, or as the Beneofkent's also known as BOK for abbreviation. They make full-size kits and also scaled-down versions of proton packs, neutrino wands, traps, you name it, they make them. They've been around for quite some time. One of my teammates built one this past spring. It looks fantastic. So I decided to make the quantum leap to a full-size pack. Now, I still have my spirit packs. I have my Flux pack. I have my wife's Real Ghostbusters pack. And I have my main spirit pack, which I'm still going to use. But I decided I wanted to step things up. So we ordered it. I finished paying it off like around August. And well, with everything going on with 2020, it's finally arrived. Now, this is the pack itself. Now, I did set up an order with an Alice frame. The Alice frame is going to be actually arriving a couple days from now. So, Beneofkent, they're able to secure me an Alice frame and everything I would need. Now, this is not going to be a full resin pack. A lot of some pieces might be resin, some other ones are going to be 3D printed. But as you can see, this box is still taped up, and what's really great about the packaging on this, guys, I really don't know if you can tell that much. I'm going to try and tilt you guys. This is all tape. They basically took, when they packaged everything together, they wrapped tape all around every corner, trying to protect this as best as they could. Now, they shipped this from the United Kingdom here to the United States. I'm actually in what's called Grand Island, New York, which is just outside of Buffalo, New York. So, with going overseas, being dropped from one carrier to another, from truck to truck, this is actually, in my opinion, this box is actually in pretty good shape. Yeah, it's a little dinged right here, but it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good here, guys. So we're going to start things off. Let me just move the camera back a little bit. We're going to start things off. I'm going to get a knife out. My black Swiss Army knife. I love this thing. It's my favorite. So let's get in there. And here we go. Well, first we got this paper, so I'm gonna save that. That's probably all the important shipping information which you guys don't need to see. So now turn this around. This is pretty much Christmas for me, guys, if you can't tell. So box is a little dented, so it's a little hard to slap this open, guys. But as you can see right off the bat, tons of packing and popcorn in here. Okay, so we're going to take this step by step. No, not the New Kids on the Block song, guys. No. So, first thing you notice is you get a little envelope on the side here. This, I believe, is the Beneofkent labels. They do include a label set in here. Now, I myself, I don't know if I'm going to be using these because I might use them at first, or we'll make a decision on these guys. This is the label kit that they send you for the wand, your pack. This is for the motherboard, clipards. Everything's on here. Now, I actually have the Mac factory labels. So we'll see what I wind up using. I might just save these just in case something goes wrong. So there's that. Now there's some paper here. I don't know if this is just maybe just for the top. Yeah, there's nothing in here. So it's nice. They bundle all the wire hoses together. So everything's taped up in one big bundle. So we'll set that to the side. I really like the look of this. Nice long lengths here. Because, well, obviously the red and the... Some of the red and some of the blue are going to be the most ones you're going to be using the most. Like for the booster tube that goes down along the side. They included a nice full-size hose. With the length of this probably is for the neutrona wand. I have one already, so this may be an extra hose, maybe for another pack in the future. Let's start pulling things out. Okay. Again, they got the Ghostbusters 2 ribbon cable here, and it's taped up so it's not going to bundle and run away. That's awesome. Okay, so we have a lot of loose pieces here. This looks like this is for a neutrona wand. These three pieces, in case you're not familiar, these are for the motherboard. For when we mount them onto the Alice frame. More pieces for the neutrona wands. Here are the two clipboards, the one that you would have on your neutrona wand, and the one you would have on your proton pack. Metal piece, this is obviously for a neutrona wand. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that's what we would have it for. Okay, this is some of the hardware. This is what the power cell will actually sit on inside the proton pack itself. Of course, we got the vents. I mean, I haven't even opened this up, guys, and this looks so fantastic. This is my first time ordering from Beneofkent, so I am just like, this is Christmas for me, guys. Okay, we have the lenses for the neutrona wand, the hat lights, as a lot of us like to refer to them as. We have some, looks like either resin or 3D printed transistors. Now, I already have the regular transistors, so I don't know. I might use these, or I might use the real transistors that I have. But let's do a little comparison, guys, okay? Pardon me for just a moment, guys. I'm just grabbing the real transistors from my stash. I am not finding them right now, so we'll take a look at it later, guys. But these actually look pretty. These look pretty damn good. So, what else do we have here? More parts for the neutrino wands. This is actually the front tube for the neutrino wands for the barrel. We have a, looks like a, I want to say 3D printed crank knob. Whoa, we don't want those falling out. So we have the Beneofkent lenses for the cyclotron and power cell. More parts. Here's they gave you all the hardware here, guys. All the bolt screws that you're gonna need for building this. I mean, this is not just printed pieces or resin. They give you all the hardware. That's why Beneofkent is so awesome. No, this is not a paid advertisement. It's just that through the entire process. Now, I reached out to them through Etsy. They have an Etsy store. I reached out to them, and every time I had a single question, even before we agreed on a set for me to have, a package kit that is, he answered questions like there was, like, I was the only customer that they had. That's the kind of service that they give you guys. And I was just blown away by them. Now, this piece, I want to say this is part of the tube near the power cell. I could be wrong. I'll have to have a deeper look. I'm not going to rip this open right now, guys. I want to kind of keep everything together if I can. Here we have the side tubes. This is where the red and the blue wires, the hoses, are going to come down out of. I mean, this is nice, solid. This is nice and solid, and this is not going anywhere, guys. This is fantastic. So, we have the grips for the wands. More tube and pack parts. I mean, these pieces, they just look fantastic, guys. I mean, I might have to do a little bit of sanding, but not much. Hardly any at all. I probably could get away with doing none, but... Okay, so, here we go. You got the metal poles that you're going to use for the handles of the neutrino wands. The full-size bumper that goes right on your cyclotron. There's a few more pieces in here. Here we go. Now this is part of the interior. This is part of the inside. This is where we're going to mount our cyclotron lights. So that houses that, and also you can actually, if you're good at it, you set up your speaker to be right underneath here. So this adds a little bit more look. Now I'm actually thinking of painting this for the inside. I've seen a lot of people on some of the how to build a proton pack and Beneofkent's props groups on Facebook. A lot of them have actually taken it a step further, even though nobody sees this because it's inside. They've taken it a step further, maybe paint it blue. I've seen red. Who knows? I might go with a little color scheme. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Let's see, what else do we have down here? We have, and yes, I went for the extra bucks, and I got the metal. That is metal shock mount. And I mean, I don't know if you guys can really see how fantastic this looks. I mean, this is full metal. I mean, this just looks, I mean, I cannot wait to start building. Now, as far as when I will start building, I don't know. Right now, I'm in New York State. That's where I live. And right now, we are, this part of Western New York, Buffalo, New York, we're in what New York State is classifying as orange as far as 2020 goes. So they are limiting, uh, you know, social gatherings. So even though I finally have the pack, I may not be able to start building stuff until maybe a month or two, or even a couple months down the line, depending on how things go. But at least I have it now. Now this is the wands. This is, well, the gun box, I should say. And it feels like we got a few more pieces inside because I can shake this around. So there we go. The main tube that goes alongside the power cell on the pack. Let's see, do we have some more pieces for me to pull out, or are we going to be pulling out the shell? Okay, here we are. Got the gun rail for the wands, and then we have the main part that goes over this. I always forget what this part's called. I call it the ladder. So, I mean, everything just looks fantastic here, guys. Fan-flippin-tastic. I mean, everything just looks great. This is going to be such a step up for my spirits. Now, I am not knocking spirit packs because, like I said before, I'm still going to be rocking my spirit for some time to come. Even though things are not the greatest right now in New York State due to 2020. We're still doing, the local group I'm part of, we're still doing socially distanced events, doing what we can. I mean, it's the holiday season. Our main charity that we work with is Toys for Tots, and I mean, it's Christmas. We are not going to disappoint them, not by one bit. So we're doing everything we can, keeping things socially distanced, taking every precaution possible, because that's what it's about. Whatever we have to do to bring the smiles to the kids. Now, here's what I like that they do this. They ship the shell with the motherboard, and everything's mounted together. So this is not coming apart until I actually start, on the bolts and take it apart here. So let's lift this up for a second. And I'm going to move the box out of the way, guys. And then I'm going to lay the shell back down. I just want to make sure there's nothing else in here. Oh, there is. Hey. Got to have the iron arm, right? This is nice and good. This is nice and solid. It feels like one good solid piece. It's a nice change from the spirits. And I feel nothing else right now in here, so before I get popcorn all over my floor, let's move this out of the way. Sit. Okay. Yeah, you guys can see my favorites here. Got my Flux pack. Got my wife's pack here. And yes, this is some of the Fortress of Geekitudes. I don't have a lot of collectibles here, guys. But what I do, I love. Got a little bit of a Power Rangers section right there. I got my Ghostbusters stays right on top. Got the Doctor Collector employee kit right next to the Ghostbusters Monopoly, which my wife got me. That's the original Monopoly one that they came out with. I got the Funkos up there. Some of them got knocked over a little bit. I gotta fix that. We got the Power Rangers Lightning Collection figures. Green Ranger. Green Ranger is one of my favorites. And also, I am a DC fan. So we got Green Arrow. That is Arrow from the TV show. Got a little Batmobile. A little Batman I got from Loot Crate years ago. And we got a Predator 2 Uncloaking. That's why he's got a little blue energy effect going on. We got some more Power Rangers. We got Ghostbusters again at the top. That's like my book section right there. I got the inside story, the Ectomobile manual. We got Ghostbusters visual history. And just this past October for my birthday, some family friends, a couple friends of ours, got me The Art of Being Bill. The Many Faces of Bill Murray. I love that book. Got some more Power Rangers collectibles here. We got some NECA, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Part 1 and 2 figures. And of course, right next to that, we have more Ghostbusters. I got my Ecto 2. I got my Ecto 1. I have the Ecto 1 Lego right up top there. I got the Numbskull Ghostbusters sign. Playmobil Ectos, and we get some more odds and ends here. I've been reorganizing everything. That's why it looks kind of sort of like a mess. So let's open this up, guys. We're gonna open up the pack. I mean, just check that out, guys. Got some hairs on here. But I mean, this is... I'm trying to find another word other than perfect. I mean, this just looks... It looks amazing, guys. I really can't wait. I really can't. So we have some Allen bolts, some cap head screws here. So we have one here, another here, and then we're going to have one down here and one down here. You can see the rivets on the back pretty much mark where your bolts are going to be. So I'll have to take those off so we can see the inside. Now, this is not extremely heavy. I mean, it does have some weight to it. There is some weight. I mean, you have a nice thick aluminum backboard here, or as some people say, aluminium. I really don't understand that. But this is a great mold. And what I've heard some people say, oh, look at it. There's scratches and imperfections on here. Well, you know what? You're going to have that on a proton pack, guys. I mean, you think about it, there's going to be imperfections, and I love that. Because one of my teammates and a very good friend, he does a lot of prop making, special effects. And there's one thing he's always said in his, when he's building something or working with, me or a few other people when we're doing props. You want to tell a story, okay? And the story of the proton pack is this was made by Ray and Egon at the firehouse. They didn't have, state-of-the-art laboratory quality conditions. They made this in a defunct, old, decimated, substandard firehouse that had substandard power. So they really didn't have a whole lot to, at their disposal. They built what they could. And that's why, I mean, if you look here, yes, everything's not 100%, but you know what? And plus, you got some, like here, I don't know if you can see, there's some, there are some scratches on there, like around right here. But I like that because you know what? The proton packs were meant to be heavy, guys. Okay? They were meant to be heavy. I mean, you saw it in the movies. Whenever one of the guys was putting on a proton pack, there was another member there to help him remove it. You know why? Because they were heavy. So, you're going to have a little bit of weight. You're not going to have the weight that they had in the movie. But, hold on. Gotta grab my other, because I want to open this up and show you guys myself, okay? There we go. Got the right one now. Hey! Feel like Ray Charles. Got the right one, baby. Now, they don't put it on super tight at first, because as you can see, I took a few turns, and now I'm just unscrewing it myself. There we go. Now, I'm just using basic cheap Allen keys that you would get at like Harbor Freight. I really can't wait to see the inside of this. I mean, and I am going to do a comparison between one of my spirits so you guys can see just how much bigger this is. I mean, I'm losing it right now. I mean, I really wish I could start working on this right now as we speak. But I can't because I work all day long. I'm a bit worn out. And, well, I have to work tomorrow. And by the way, like I often do, this video is being made on November 23rd of 2020. So we're right in the beginning of Thanksgiving week for some. Now, anyone who's watching this video, if you have some pointers, you have some suggestions, maybe you built a Beneofkent skit yourself, and this is my first time building a full-size or full-scale pack. The only thing full-scale I've actually made was my Neutrona wand that I have from my previous pack. That was a Carnivorous Creations, and nothing against the maker of Carnivorous Creations wands. But some of the parts, I think it's more minor negligence as a maker. When I was putting it together, there's a few parts that I probably should have put a little bit more adhesive in, and that one did not turn out that great. So there's the Alice frame right there, and you can see, or not the Alice frame, but the motherboard. You can see that these are riveted on. These parts are not coming off, guys. Okay? Now, I know some people will paint this. I'm probably not. I don't know. I know some people have done the outside parts. I might just leave this as is for right now. I really don't know which route I'm going to take. My buddy, Justin Williams, who is going to be helping me or guiding me through the process, he's the one that's built the pack already. So, now, there's the pack in all of its glory, or should I say the shell. And here's the inside, guys. I'm imagining that this is what they call a resin shell. I mean, like I said, I'm still new at this, but I mean, this is not going anywhere, guys. This shell is not going anywhere. This is something that's going to take a beating and keep on ticking, guys. Obviously, this is where they did they must have done a spray over this to prime it for us. Now, as far as paints, I was actually going to go with, I have some flat black primer, the Rust-Oleum 2-time spray. Probably going to go over it. I mean, right now it's about 34, no, not even 34, it's like 31 to 32 degrees outside. Not ideal for painting. Okay? I'm definitely going to maybe do some light sanding on a few pieces. I mean, really, this feels like I don't even have to. My initial plan is this. Priming this, and then I'm going to tape up a lot of pieces So I can take the bed liner spray and texture certain parts of the pack. Okay. Obviously, any spot where I'm going to have a label is going to be taped up. Because I learned that mistake with my spirit pack. I did texture all over the whole thing. I didn't tape up certain parts, and it was hard for some labels to actually stick to it. That was my learning curve, guys. So yeah, this is the Beneofkent pack. I mean, and I can't even tell you guys, I'm just kid in a candy factory. I have my own full size pack, and I can't wait to start building it. Now, obviously, with this part right here for the vents, I'm probably not going to open this hole up. I'll probably just do like a small little drill so I can feed the light vent through there. I'm not planning right now to do a smoke kit or a vape kit on here. I know some people really like it. There's some in the community who think it's more, you don't have to do it. It's cool. It wasn't a thing in the movies. It was a thing in a video game. So, I mean, we'll see what happens with this. But, guys, I mean, this looks fantastic. Now, those who haven't caught any of my previous videos, and I've talked about this before, I'm doing GB fans in here. So, I'm going to be doing GB fans light board, soundboard, which I already have, and also a light kit for the wands. So, I do have this is a nice little fun piece I have a Bluetooth that I'm actually gonna mount somewhere on the back, maybe down here where it's not noticeable, so I can turn it on and I can play regular music through my pack. That's something fun I'm gonna do. As far as right now, my battery pack is gonna be on the outside of the kit because I haven't fully figured out everything as far as like a nice way to charge it from the outside. I'm a novice when it comes to electronics, guys. Well, I shouldn't say electronics. When it comes to electrical, when it comes to wiring things from scratch, I'm a novice. I really don't know anything when it comes to those things. Electronics, I'm good because, well, I actually do computer tech support. I do tech support for internet, video, and some phone services for a telecommunications company. So when it comes to electronics, I'm pretty good. And when it comes to bare bones, taking wires, and figuring out different voltages, that's not me. I'm very much a plug and play person. But I mean, this I cannot wait for, guys. So that's the unboxing of the Beneofkent. What do you guys think? By the way, I'm going to leave links to their website, their Etsy store, and also to their Facebook group. So if you guys have questions about this or you want to check out some other people's builds. And like I said, Beneofkent, Barry Smith, he's been very awesome. He is awesome. He replies very quick. I mean, there's been now he's in the United Kingdom. Don't worry about that. Time zone change means nothing. He will respond literally within hours. Now today, it was a couple days ago, he messaged me, or we last messaged, and I was asking about an update because, well, with the holidays and also with everything going on with 2020, delivery, I mean, even delivery of stuff locally in my own state takes several days. So there's been delays, especially with customs. They want to make sure there's nothing being passed through, and that's understandable. But it was a couple days since I had heard from him. I was thinking of maybe messaging him maybe Wednesday or Friday because I understand that it's not an easy thing to ship things nowadays, especially with this past year. He messaged me this morning and says, "Hey, I spoke with the carrier. You're going to be receiving your pack by 8 p.m. tonight. And in fact, I had made arrangements for the carrier to call me after it's delivered." This is his own words. I mean, how many people go out of their way like that for someone they don't even know? That just speaks to his customer service. I mean, literally, I reached out to him, I think maybe before we settled on this. I reached out to him once or twice because I had an interest in building a pack. I didn't think I could swing as far as finances, but I was. And I mean, you really can't go wrong. I mean, this is sturdy. I mean, this is not going anywhere. I mean, as big as I am, I could probably collapse on this thing, and it's not going to bend. This thing is fantastic. I really can't wait, guys. I can't wait to build this. And please, leave some comments down below. Let me know, you know, maybe you built the pack, you have your own opinions or thoughts, or maybe you have some suggestions on what might make my build go a little easier, or things you want me to follow up and do another video on. I do plan on doing another video or two about maybe a test fit, or maybe when we're actually building it. I do want to do a few more videos, so I hope you guys like this. If there are any questions, if you want to see close-ups of certain parts, I mean, let's, you know what? We're going to make this video a little bit longer now. Because you know what? I want to show you guys everything here. So here we are. We got the bumper. There we go. Right? How does that look, guys? I mean, this is not loose. I mean, this did not come right off. I mean, this is. I mean, this is. Of course, this is a piece that goes right there. Of course, this is not going to sit right there right now, but that's where that goes. I mean, this I'll have to do a little bit of sanding so we can fit this bad boy in perfectly. But I mean, there's the pack right there for the most part, guys. I mean, let's put the eye on right there. There we go. Because the bubble wrap is not going to sit up, but you guys get the point, right? I mean, now, there we go. Like I said, guys, do some sanding here. But I mean, it's the winter time. I got plenty of time to do some indoor sanding here. That's just the inside part of the booster tube. I mean, this is just fantastic. What's great is you don't have to cut any holes out. Everything is already there, guys. Right there, right here, right here, and right here. I mean, it's just. I'm just blown away. Like I said, the customer service was just amazing. I mean, just putting some of these back on, so this will sit. Now, let's do a side-by-side size between that and the my wife's here. I mean, it's not that much of a difference, guys. Of course, I have an L string on here, so it's a bit at an angle, but you can see. It comes to about right here. That's the top of the spirit. It's the top right here. That's about it. So. As I said before, I am still a big proponent of the spirit packs. They're great for cosplays, doing crossovers. I mean, Real Ghostbusters, Back to the Future. I do have a plan, potentially next year or the year after, depending on when Comic-Cons come back, that I really want to do a Ash versus the Evil Dead. pack. I actually have a ruby shell that I was thinking of modifying. Instead of a traditional neutrona wand, I was actually gonna make a neutrona chainsaw, if you guys can believe that. Either that or maybe a neutrona shotgun. So we'll see what happens. And these don't have any kind of internal washers or a bolt of any kind. This just a simple cap screw that screws onto the inside bracket. There we go. And what I like about this is the motherboard does not stick out far. I mean, obviously the back side of the motherboard is going to be painted black because that's how it was in the movies. But what do you guys think? What do you think of the Beneofkent pack? I mean, it's in pieces now, but I mean, it doesn't take a whole lot to get this built up. Now, you might be saying, well, Dave, you got the pack, you got the parts, you built the wands. What kind of help do you really need to build this? Well, I honestly, it comes down to what you feel comfortable with. I've never built an actual pack. I mean, the spirit shells, the spirit packs, they have a back. They have everything that's kind of molded on there. There's little plastic pieces you can take off and put back on. So I mean, it kind of already has its form. But sure, when you're modifying them, you might be taking pieces off, taking them apart so you can paint them, and then when you reassemble them. With this, I mean, this is just, I mean, one, it comes down to this is a bit of a childhood dream to finally build a proton pack. And I want to make sure, you know, if there's something that I missed or that I didn't know, I want to make sure that I am not screwing this up. I mean, just like, pardon the references, but Star Wars. The final test of a Jedi, or one of their final tests, is you have to build your own lightsaber, right? Return of Jedi, you know, Vader sees that Luke constructed a new lightsaber, and he says, "Your skills as a Jedi are now complete." Well, skills of a Ghostbuster. You know, you get yourself a spirit. You might paint it, modify it, and once you hear it fire up. You get those lights going. You get the hum, the rattle of your wands. You know you're ready to go, guys. I mean, the same thing here. I mean, this is just taking it to that next level. And I blame me building the full scale wands because I'm 6 foot. At the time, I was about 445, maybe 450. When I got my wands. I'm now a much lighter person. I'm actually, those that have watched this channel, you've heard me mention about my weight loss. I went through, I was at one point 465, went down to 420 or 419. I had surgery to help improve my diabetes and my overall health. As I sit here, I'm 355, 355 pounds from starting at 465. And I'm gonna keep on going, guys. But now, I mean, I used to have massive back problems. Now, my back is much better. And with that much better back, I need to have a proton pack. I mean, that's gonna help strengthen my back. The larger pack, obviously. But also, I'm 6 foot. You know, my pack does look kind of small at times. That's why I usually have a trap connected on my standard proton pack. And you know, that's some of the things that I do here. Like with my spirit pack, I'm gonna pull this up. Don't have it on my main on a picture I can pull up on the video, but there we go. That's a picture of my don't know how well you can see it. I have a trap right here, and I have the spindle one on the other side. That's my spirit pack. Okay? I add a little bit more size widthwise to help kind of offset it. And like I said, I'm always going to be a proponent of square because that's where I started out. Some people, that's all you can afford. Maybe you don't have a garage, you don't have a basement to work on these projects, and that's where I am. I live in an apartment. Me and my wife, we live in an apartment. We've got a couple rooms, and we can't always do things. Sometimes I go on the balcony and I'm hanging stuff up so I can paint them. I mean, that's pretty much a lot of the stuff I do here. But I got this, and I really can't wait, guys. I so cannot wait. So that's Beneofkent. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications. You're gonna have more videos coming soon. Not just Proton Pack, but other media stuff. I have if you're a Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1990 movies. I have Token and Razor coming. That's gonna be a fun unbox. More Power Ranger stuff coming out. Some of the Power Ranger figures, I'm not super excited by a lot of them. I'm getting Green Ranger because, well, he's my favorite. As you guys can kind of see, that's my boy. Jason David Frank's always been a favorite of mine. Green Ranger all the way. I would love to get my hands on a Dragon Sword, but, we'll see what happens. But, if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. If you guys have questions, thoughts, concerns, leave them in the comment section. Plus or negative. Leave them down below, guys. That's what it's about. So, until next time, this is Dave from Dave's Dimension saying keep on busting, and I'll catch you on the flip side.